For over 1,000 years, the Roman Empire stood as an unparalleled colossus, its legions conquering vast swathes of the known world, its influence shaping the very foundations of Western civilization. We often attribute their dominance to their military might, their disciplined legions, and their strategic brilliance. But what if I told you that the true secret to Rome's invincibility, the silent force that underpinned their power and longevity, wasn't just in the sword, but in the shovel, the plumb bob, and the revolutionary mixtures of earth and water? The Roman Empire was not merely built by soldiers, but by engineers, master builders whose innovations transformed landscapes, connected distant lands, and sustained a civilization on a scale never before seen. Their engineering prowess was a secret weapon, a foundation so robust that many of their creations still stand today, defying millennia of time and turmoil. Forget the romanticized tales of emperors and gladiators for a moment. Today, we delve into the ingenious, often overlooked, engineering secrets that truly made the Roman Empire invincible. This isn't just a historical recount. It's a journey into the practical genius that allowed Rome to feed its millions, move its armies with unprecedented speed, and construct monuments that have inspired awe for 2,000 years. From the revolutionary material that allowed them to build structures of impossible scale, to the intricate systems that brought fresh water to bustling cities, we will uncover the 10 engineering marvels that were the true pillars of Roman power. So, prepare to be amazed, because the ingenuity of Roman engineers is a story that deserves to be told. At the heart of Rome's enduring legacy lies a material that revolutionized construction and allowed them to build on a scale previously unimaginable: Roman concrete, or opus caementitium. For centuries, the secret to its incredible durability, often outlasting modern concrete, remained a mystery. But recent scientific discoveries have begun to unravel its secrets, revealing an ingenuity that was truly ahead of its time. Unlike modern concrete, which relies on a simple mix of cement, aggregate, and water, Roman concrete incorporated a unique ingredient: volcanic ash, specifically a type known as pozzolana, found abundantly near Naples. This pozzolana reacted with lime and water to create a remarkably strong and stable binder. But the true game-changer, discovered by MIT researchers, was the deliberate inclusion of small white chunks of lime, known as lime clasts. These weren't impurities. They were a key component that gave Roman concrete a remarkable self-healing property. When tiny cracks formed, water would react with these lime clasts, dissolving them and creating new calcium carbonate crystals that would fill the fissures, effectively repairing the structure from within. This self-healing capability is why structures like the Pantheon, the Colosseum, and countless harbors and bridges have withstood the test of time, even in harsh marine environments. The impact of Roman concrete was transformative. It allowed for faster construction, as it could be poured into molds, eliminating the need for meticulously cut and fitted stone blocks. It enabled the creation of massive, complex structures like the Pantheon's unsupported dome, a feat of engineering that remained unsurpassed for over a millennium. And crucially, its ability to set underwater made possible the construction of durable harbors and piers, vital for Rome's naval power and extensive trade networks. This wasn't just a building material. It was a strategic asset that allowed Rome to expand and consolidate its power with unprecedented speed and permanence. If concrete was the bones of the Roman Empire, then water was its lifeblood, delivered with astonishing precision by the iconic Roman aqueducts. These weren't just simple channels. They were sophisticated engineering marvels, designed to transport millions of gallons of fresh water from distant sources into bustling urban centers. The Romans didn't invent the concept of water channels, but they perfected it, building an intricate network of pipes, tunnels, and multi-tiered arched bridges that stretched for hundreds of miles. The secret to their success lay in their meticulous surveying and the precise, almost imperceptible gradient of the channels. Using tools like the chorobates and the groma, Roman engineers ensured a consistent, gentle slope that allowed gravity to do the work, maintaining a steady flow of water without the need for pumps. This precision was paramount. Too steep a slope would cause erosion, too shallow would halt the flow. The impact of aqueducts on Roman society was profound. They liberated cities from reliance on local, often contaminated, water sources, allowing for unprecedented urban growth and density. Fresh water supplied public fountains, private homes, and, most importantly, the vast public baths. These baths were not just places for hygiene. They were social hubs, centers of relaxation, exercise, and intellectual discourse. The abundance of clean water also played a crucial role in public health and sanitation, flushing out sewage systems and reducing the spread of disease. The aqueducts were a testament to Rome's commitment to the well-being of its citizens and a symbol of its advanced civilization. Some, like the Pont du Gard in France or the Aqua Claudia in Rome, still stand as majestic monuments to this engineering genius, a silent testament to a civilization that understood the fundamental importance of water. The impact of aqueducts on Roman society was profound. They liberated cities from reliance on local, often contaminated, water sources, allowing for unprecedented urban growth and density. Fresh water supplied public fountains, private homes, and, most importantly, the vast public baths. These baths were not just places for hygiene. They were social hubs, centers of relaxation, exercise, and intellectual discourse. The abundance of clean water also played a crucial role in public health and sanitation, flushing out sewage systems and reducing the spread of disease. The aqueducts were a testament to Rome's commitment to the well-being of its citizens and a symbol of its advanced civilization. Some, like the Pont du Gard in France or the Aqua Claudia in Rome, still stand as majestic monuments to this engineering genius, a silent testament to a civilization that understood the fundamental importance of water. While aqueducts brought life to Roman cities, it was the vast network of Roman roads that truly bound the empire together, facilitating its expansion, administration, and defense. At its height, the Roman Empire boasted over 50,000 miles of meticulously constructed roads, a testament to their unparalleled civil engineering. These weren't just dirt tracks. They were sophisticated, all-weather highways designed for speed, durability, and efficiency. The secret to their longevity lay in their layered construction. Roman engineers would dig deep trenches, lay a foundation of large stones, then layers of gravel and sand, culminating in a paved surface of tightly fitted flagstones or hardened volcanic rock. Crucially, they incorporated a slight camber, or convex curve, to the road surface, ensuring efficient water drainage and preventing erosion. They also built them remarkably straight, cutting through hills and filling valleys, prioritizing direct routes over easy terrain. The impact of these roads was revolutionary. For the military, they were arteries of conquest and control, allowing legions to march up to 25 miles a day, deploying rapidly to suppress rebellions or meet invading forces. This strategic mobility was a key factor in Rome's ability to maintain its vast empire. For trade and communication, the roads were equally vital. Goods could be transported efficiently across vast distances, fueling the Roman economy. A complex system of post houses, known as the cursus publicus, allowed messages and intelligence to be relayed with astonishing speed, keeping the central government informed and responsive. These roads were not just infrastructure. They were instruments of power, symbols of Roman order, and a physical manifestation of their control over conquered territories. Even today, many modern European roads follow the routes laid down by Roman engineers 2 millennia ago, a silent tribute to their enduring legacy. Beyond the practicalities of concrete, water, and roads, Roman engineers mastered the art of spanning vast spaces and supporting immense weights through their innovative use of arches, vaults, and domes. While the arch existed before Rome, it was the Romans who truly harnessed its structural efficiency, applying it on an unprecedented scale in bridges, aqueducts, and monumental buildings. The secret lies in the arch's ability to transfer vertical loads outwards to its supports, allowing for much larger openings and greater structural stability than simple post and lintel construction. Roman engineers refined the semicircular arch and later developed the segmental arch, which was flatter and even more efficient for spanning wide gaps, particularly in bridges and aqueducts. Building upon the arch, they developed the barrel vault and the groin vault, allowing them to create vast, open interior spaces without the need for numerous supporting columns. The ultimate expression of this mastery was the dome, culminating in the awe-inspiring Pantheon. Its massive, unreinforced concrete dome, with its central oculus, remains a marvel of engineering, a testament to their understanding of structural forces and material properties. The impact of these architectural innovations was immense. They allowed for the construction of grand, imposing structures that symbolized Roman power and permanence, from the multi-story Colosseum, capable of holding tens of thousands, to the soaring ceilings of their basilicas and public baths. These forms not only provided structural integrity but also contributed to the aesthetic grandeur that defined Roman architecture, creating spaces that were both functional and inspiring. The arch, in particular, became a defining characteristic of Roman engineering, a symbol of their ability to conquer not just lands, but the very laws of physics. Roman engineering wasn't solely about grand monuments and military might. It was also deeply embedded in the fabric of daily life, transforming urban centers into models of efficiency and public health. One of their unsung secrets was their sophisticated approach to urban planning and sanitation. Roman cities, particularly those built from scratch or extensively rebuilt, often followed a rational grid layout, with main streets, the Cardo and Decumanus, intersecting at right angles. This systematic approach facilitated efficient movement, organization, and the easy integration of public buildings and infrastructure. But beneath the paved streets lay an even more impressive feat: extensive underground sewage systems. The most famous, the Cloaca Maxima in Rome, initially an open drain, was eventually covered and expanded into a vast network that carried waste away from the city, preventing disease and improving public hygiene. Public latrines, often communal and flushed with running water from the aqueducts, were a common feature, a stark contrast to the unsanitary conditions prevalent in many other ancient societies. The impact of this urban engineering was profound. It created healthier, more livable cities, reducing the incidence of waterborne diseases and improving the overall quality of life for Roman citizens. The organized layout also fostered a sense of order and civic pride, reflecting Rome's commitment to a well-regulated society. This wasn't just about convenience. It was about creating an environment conducive to a thriving population, a testament to their understanding of the link between infrastructure and societal well-being. Complementing their advanced sanitation were the ubiquitous Roman public baths, or thermae, which were far more than just places to get clean. They were complex engineering marvels and vital social hubs, embodying Rome's commitment to public health, leisure, and community. The secret to their warmth lay in the ingenious hypocaust system. Beneath the floors of the hot rooms, caldarium, Roman engineers constructed a network of brick pillars that supported the floor, creating a space through which hot air from a furnace could circulate. This heated the floor and walls, creating a radiant heating system that was remarkably efficient for its time. Water from the aqueducts flowed into large tanks, then into heated pools, providing a continuous supply of warm and hot water. The impact of the public baths was immense. They served as centers for hygiene, exercise, relaxation, and social interaction. Citizens from all walks of life, from senators to slaves, could visit the baths, engaging in conversation, conducting business, or simply unwinding. They were equipped with various rooms: frigidarium, cold room, tepidarium, warm room, caldarium, hot room, palestra, exercise yard, and libraries. This integration of hygiene, health, and social life into a single, publicly accessible complex was a unique Roman innovation, fostering a sense of community and well-being that contributed to the stability of the empire. The baths were a symbol of Roman luxury and sophistication, made possible by their mastery of water management and heating technology. While aqueducts brought water into cities, Roman engineers also excelled at managing water within urban and agricultural settings, a secret that ensured both urban aesthetics and agricultural productivity. Beyond the grand aqueducts, they developed intricate systems of fountains, cisterns, and drainage networks. Public fountains, often ornate and strategically placed, provided easy access to fresh drinking water for all citizens, reducing the reliance on private wells and promoting public health. Underground cisterns collected and stored rainwater, providing a backup supply and managing runoff. In agriculture, Roman engineers implemented sophisticated irrigation systems, diverting water from rivers and aqueducts to fields, allowing for increased crop yields and the cultivation of land that would otherwise be arid. This was crucial for feeding Rome's massive population and its legions. Furthermore, their understanding of water management extended to fire prevention. The availability of abundant water, combined with organized fire brigades, helped to mitigate the devastating effects of urban fires, a constant threat in densely populated ancient cities. The impact of this comprehensive water management was far-reaching, contributing to urban development, agricultural prosperity, and public safety, all vital components of a stable and thriving empire. It demonstrated a holistic approach to engineering, where every aspect of life was considered and optimized for efficiency and well-being. The Roman military was not just a fighting force. It was an engineering corps, and their mastery of military engineering was a critical secret to their conquests and the defense of their vast empire. From siege warfare to rapid infrastructure deployment, Roman engineers provided their legions with an unparalleled technological advantage. They developed and refined a formidable array of siege engines. Massive catapults capable of hurling stones weighing hundreds of pounds, precise ballistae firing large bolts with deadly accuracy, and towering siege towers that allowed soldiers to assault enemy walls directly. These machines, often assembled on-site, transformed warfare, enabling the Romans to breach even the most formidable fortifications. Beyond offensive capabilities, Roman military engineers were masters of rapid construction. Every night on campaign, legions would construct a fortified camp, complete with ditches, ramparts, and palisades, transforming hostile territory into a secure base of operations. This ability to create mobile, defensible positions was crucial for their extended campaigns. They also excelled at building temporary infrastructure, such as pontoon bridges, which allowed armies to cross wide rivers with astonishing speed. Julius Caesar's construction of a bridge over the Rhine in just 10 days is a legendary example of this prowess, designed not just for crossing, but as a terrifying display of Roman engineering might to intimidate barbarian tribes. The impact of this military engineering was immense, enabling rapid conquest, secure occupation, and effective defense of their borders, as exemplified by monumental structures like Hadrian's Wall in Britain. It was a constant arms race, and Roman engineers consistently stayed ahead, ensuring their legions were always equipped with the best tools for domination. The Roman Empire's vast infrastructure and military machine demanded immense quantities of raw materials, and their innovative approaches to mining and metallurgy were another crucial secret to their power. Roman engineers developed sophisticated techniques to extract precious metals and vital resources from the earth. One of their most impressive methods was hydraulic mining, or hushing. This involved building large reservoirs above mining sites, then releasing massive torrents of water to wash away overburden and expose mineral veins. This technique, while environmentally destructive, was incredibly efficient for extracting large quantities of gold, silver, and tin, particularly in regions like Spain and Britain. They also employed advanced shaft mining techniques, using sophisticated drainage systems and ventilation shafts to work deep underground. Their understanding of geology and mineral deposits allowed them to exploit resources across their vast empire. Beyond extraction, Roman metallurgists developed advanced smelting techniques capable of refining ores into high-quality metals. They understood the properties of different metals and alloys, producing durable iron for tools and weapons, lead for pipes and roofing, and bronze for statues and intricate artifacts. The impact of this mastery was profound. It fueled Rome's economy, providing the raw materials for its vast construction projects, its coinage, and its military arsenal. The ability to produce high-quality weapons and armor gave Roman legions a significant advantage on the battlefield. Furthermore, the wealth generated from mining operations contributed directly to the imperial treasury, funding further expansion and infrastructure development. Roman mining and metallurgy were not just industrial processes. They were strategic assets that underpinned the empire's economic and military might, a testament to their practical application of scientific principles. The precision and scale of Roman engineering would have been impossible without their mastery of standardized measurement and surveying. This often overlooked secret was fundamental to their ability to plan and execute complex projects across vast and varied terrains. Roman engineers utilized sophisticated tools like the groma, a simple but effective device for establishing right angles and straight lines, and the chorobates, a long wooden beam with plumb lines and a water channel, used for precise leveling over long distances. They also developed standardized units of measurement, ensuring consistency across the empire, from the length of a road to the dimensions of a building. The impact of this precision was far-reaching. It allowed for the accurate layout of new cities, ensuring efficient street grids and the proper alignment of public buildings. It was crucial for the construction of aqueducts, where even a slight deviation in gradient could disrupt the flow of water. In military campaigns, accurate surveying enabled the rapid and precise construction of fortified camps and siege works. Furthermore, standardized measurement was vital for land division and taxation, ensuring fairness and order throughout the empire. This meticulous attention to detail and the development of precise tools and methods allowed Roman engineers to translate ambitious designs into tangible realities, ensuring the structural integrity and functional efficiency of their creations. It was the silent, unseen backbone of their engineering achievements, a testament to their practical and systematic approach to problem-solving. We have journeyed through the ingenious world of Roman engineering, uncovering the 10 secrets that transformed a burgeoning republic into an invincible empire. From the revolutionary self-healing concrete that allowed them to build structures of unprecedented scale and durability, to the intricate aqueducts that brought life-giving water to their cities, and the vast network of roads that bound their empire together, each innovation was a pillar of Roman power. We've seen how their mastery of arches, vaults, and domes allowed for architectural grandeur, how their urban planning and sanitation systems fostered public health and social cohesion, and how their military engineering provided an unparalleled advantage on the battlefield. Finally, their advanced mining techniques fueled their economy, and their precise surveying ensured the accuracy and efficiency of every project. These weren't just isolated inventions. They were interconnected components of a grand, practical vision. Roman engineers were not just builders. They were problem solvers, innovators, and strategic thinkers whose work directly contributed to the empire's longevity, prosperity, and dominance. Their legacy is not confined to history books or archaeological sites. It is embedded in the very foundations of our modern world. The principles of civil engineering, urban planning, and material science that we employ today owe an immeasurable debt to the ingenuity of the Romans. Their roads still guide our journeys, their concrete still inspires our builders, and their aqueducts remind us of the timeless importance of infrastructure. The Roman Empire may have eventually fallen, but its engineering marvels stand as eternal monuments to a civilization that understood the profound power of practical innovation. They built not just an empire, but a blueprint for future societies, proving that true invincibility lies not just in military might, but in the enduring strength of human ingenuity and the structures it creates. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the engineering secrets that made Rome invincible. If you were as fascinated by the genius of Roman engineering as we were, please consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel for more historical deep dives, and sharing it with fellow history enthusiasts. Your support helps us bring these incredible stories to life. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand our present.